Hello everyone, it's Sky here. Today we're gonna be talking about Exia Gundams, so that's one of everybody's favorites. If you like the video, please don't forget to give it a like, and without further ado, let's get into it. So it's have full 540 HP, and the cost is 2000. It's a support unit. The pro is that it's really agile and high mobility, and has such a high mobilities. Even among the 2000, it's probably one of the best, but even if you compare it to like other classes, it's still like pretty high up there. Have a reliable melee, and it's have great cancel route. Nearly everything connect into everything's, and it have a lot of overheat play potential, with many of it moveset being the way it is. Like the 2BC have a short animation, so you can actually 2BC to 2BC, and then it can chain to other thing as well. The SA into AB, stuff like that. The con is that it have low ammo, so it can be outperformed in long range games. It's a cancel route reliance unit, so quite difficult to use for new players. Even for veterans, they will have to learn the cancel route. So I know that many people wanted to play this unit, and if you're new and then don't let this discourage you. You really wanted to play it, you got to put in work. Just remember the cancel route and stuff like that. So next we're gonna talk about a notable tool. So the main is like a 3-shot pistol. It will start reloading once when all three is used. So make sure to use all of them, or else it won't reload. And you can shoot it into itself. So it's not like one of those main where you gotta shoot, cancel, shoot. You can actually press shoot 3 times. All of them will be gone. It's pretty okay to pressure people at mid to close range. CSA is charge shot that stun the target. Nothing special, but at close range can be used as a land punish or caught target off guard. So this have a pretty good correction. When I say correction, just mean muzzle correction. So the tracking of it is not really that spatial, but the facing correction before it throw is pretty decent, and the speed of the CSA itself is decent. So it can be used to punish people from mid to close range. 06B is pretty fast side melee and can chain to force down combo by holding up. Pretty good side melee, but then again, this is gonna be hard to hear because I know that people who want to play this unit might want to like go ham because it have like pretty good melee. But I'm telling you right now, even if it have a pretty good melee, it's still a support 2K unit. So you want to play conservative, and when people are not looking, you can sneak in a melee, or if someone come near you and you have no choice, you can melee. But generally, you want to keep your distance and play from mid to close range. Like you play from mid range and you move in close range when people were not looking. So 8B is a high priority melee, can chain out of the sub. This is one of the highest priority melee in the games. Being it on a 2K, that's even better. So it's powerful melee if you need to crash with other melee. Can chain from a lot of things as well, like sub and CSA. CC8B is a quick boost dash melee. Again, a pretty decent boost dash melee. It has some cut resistance. Sub is throw double daggers, which stun the target if it hits. This projectiles actually have pretty decent tracking. It's chainable off many attacks such as main, and not just main. It's also like when you melee someone, you can auto throw sub. That's also a cancel route. It's also good for anti-melee as well, especially the fact that you can chain it to AB after. So like sub into AB, very powerful anti-melee. AC send out an assist, which you can fast forward, cancel out of. So this assist is a little bit different than most assists, because if you watch the video about the fast fall that I make, I mentioned that like you have to face the correct way before you're gonna fast fall, or else the fast fall wouldn't happen and you would get like back turn shot kind of motion, or you get vernier. But Exia Assist actually force you to face forward when you use it. So when you move backward and you use it, it forces you to face forward. So it's pretty easy to use. One of the easiest assist fast fall to use in the game. So 2-8BC is a jump up and then down. Can be used to gain height pretty fast. So if you need to gain height, this be one way to do it. Also, with it having a short animation, you can spam it to itself. So how the game works is that like when you use an attack, there's a timer that runs until that timer is finished, then you can input another attack. Unless you cancel unless you cancel and use another attack right away. But if you're not canceling, you know, when you melee, you gotta wait for the melee to play out before you can press melee again. The 2 BC have pretty short animation, so it's nearly finished right away after the movement is finished, so you can actually spam it into itself. You can use this to escape in air during the overheat play quite often. You gotta play a little bit with the camera angle here, so if the unit is like under you or close to you, you might have to switch target to look at his partner, so you will have a green lock, and then you can control the 2B in your desirable direction. Because if you look at it, if you have a red lock target, it's always going to home toward them. So 4-6 is a swing sideways toward target. This is a great way to move in and out of the battle. It can chain out of mini attack as well. You will see 4-6 being used to move around a lot because it's really fast. Yeah, it can move in and out really fast, so that's what make Exia pretty strong, because you can move in from mid-range into close range, far range into mid-range, and then apply pressure really fast, especially when someone not moving, and then come back out to safety pretty fast. So there's also repair Exia or Exia repair. You can enter this mode upon getting destroyed if you're gonna be destroyed, and then it will cause a game over. So if you're on your last life and then you're being destroyed, you're going to exit repair mode. You will lose a lot of like move and option, like you lose sub and many things. Your boost will be reduced a lot, but you still have most of your BC intact, so you can still like jump around and play overheat play. So honestly, one of the best repair mode I think in the games. Usually we'll go watch video now, but for this unit I want to spend a little bit of time talking about notable cancel route rotation, because this is such a main thing for this unit. Like, you have to actually learn this stuff to be able to play it at a high level you want it to. If you don't use this, that's pretty much not much reason to play Exia, unless you just like the unit and you don't really care, you know. But like, yeah, this is what make it great. So again, I'm not listing everything here, there's so many. I can link you to the wiki and you can research that yourself, because there's so many cancel route. So here's some notable one that I want to mention, is that like 4-6 BC to CSA is this common way for you to move in, and before you move in or while you move in with the 4-6 BC, you will hold out CSA and then you just let it go. So like, as I was saying, the CSA pretty good twos mid to close range, but far away not so good because the tracking is not that good. So you can use 6 BC to move you in and then throw it. So main sub is pretty simple to pull off. It just, you shoot a main, and then after that you throw a sub, can 4-6 sub as well. So it just keep your motion going. And another cool thing about Exia is similar to his assist, the sub also face you to the right direction. So you have it out of angle, you shoot main out of angle, you press a sub, then it faces you to the it's face you to the correct direction toward the target. So it's pretty good too. And that would be one way, one of the way that you try to apply damage in mid-range is main and sub. So main sub BC, main into sub into 4-6 BC dash, sorry not dash, step into fast fall. So this is pretty much what's continued from above. You use main and sub, and then you chain that into BC. Again, this doesn't require you to dash out of at all, except the step fast fall part. So you'll be just like main sub 4-6 BC and then step fast fall of it. So this motion allow you to actually shoot all your ammo. So the 3 main, the sub, and then the assist as well. Quite common option that you will see in neutral play. So this is the motion that you will need to learn. So it's just great that you can, you know, move in, do your thing, and then move out quickly with BC and fast fall. So CSA sub EXV, the EXV is chainable from CSA and sub. CSA and sub itself is pretty good anti-melee too, as I mentioned earlier. So mainly you can use EXV after the sub, rather than just throw sub and be like, okay, if it stopped them, you also have egg B to continue. So, and egg B is a pretty high priority melee. So throwing CSA and sub, or like throwing CSA or sub into egg B is really powerful anti-melee. Yeah. So again, there's many more other cancel route. So you have to learn that. If you wanted to play this unit well, you really need to learn that. Again, don't let this don't let this discourage you. If you really love the unit and you want to play it, yeah, just study up and do your best, and then eventually you'll get it one day. With that out of the way, I think we can start watching the video. I know this part is a little bit longer than usual, but this unit have a lot to talk about. Right, so as you can see, we're moving to the sideway, but we won't go in super close to melee. As you can see, like, we stay in mid-range. It's not like crazy melee, but you can move around like a lot. Like, as you can see, you can move around, pretty high evasion. Get that melee in real quick. Yep, get that too. You can move from target to target really fast. CSA up, so he's probably gonna BC in and throw it, just like I mentioned. Yeah, as you can see, again, with this comp, it's not that uncommon for him to go a little bit closer, but when he moved close, I just want you to notice that, oh, that's the BC into CSA, you know, close range I mentioned. When he moved in close range, he's not always going for melee, you know, he's just throwing in like his option, his ammo and stuff like that in mid to close range, because they're powerful at that range. If you're gonna throw those stuff that Exia have in long range, it wouldn't do much. And that's a sneak melee there with egg B, powerful melee. And again, I want to stress that he's meleeing more here. You actually will see less melee depend on the enemy, but he's meleeing more here because he's fighting like I think that, wait, is that red Cubally at 2k? I think it's at 2k, I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, it's you can actually melee those kind of unit, or you know, but most of the time it will just be like sneaky melee there again, BC into CSA. Main into sub there, egg B, it's okay. That's one game down, so let's see who's the next opponent's gonna be. Oh, I can't really see it that far away. Okay, so it's Psy and X1, yeah. So okay, like as you can see, even we play really close, it's not like melee close. It's just like mid-range, only melee when they're not looking. So again, what's powerful about this unit, it's not because it have a powerful melee. Obviously that's added to it, you know, right? It's added to it obviously, but what people are using how to use it is kind of more to utilize its movement option, because it can move in and out so fast. You can just see that, like, when, you know, he's not in threat range that can threaten people, he can move into BC pretty fast and then just throw a CSA like that. Like was mentioned, the BC for BC into CSA, then a quick melee there, sneak a quick melee there, and then move back out. Okay. Yep. I thought he's gonna assist there, but that's fine. Doesn't have to. Okay, Pioneer die. We're leading quite a bit, so waiting for Pioneer to come back first. We go back in now. We go back in. The burst, obviously, usually fighting burst. Make his BC, which is like his main movement to around, is even more powerful. But yeah, you know, that X1 is not looking there, so he was attempting to melee there. It's not like, oh, I'm just gonna go right into you and crash into melee. It's more like, oh, you're not looking at me, I'm gonna quickly move in and melee you. So that's how you play it. Like, you gotta be responsible with lower costs, because, you know, it's not the end of the world to overcost your friends, but you want to try to avoid as much as possible. Beast main into BC. Oh, that's the Egg B. Really powerful melee, man. Egg B, really fast. When you in burst mode, obviously you can try to melee a little bit more because you have advantage there. But during the normal mode, you can play close because you have such a good mobility and movement too, that you can play close and still avoid the damage pretty good. Or you can just play kind of close and then move back out with BC as well. That's the BC movement, just to move in pretty fast. Throw the sub. Yeah, as you can see, like the BC move faster than just normal dash, so you see that a lot. And you see that Reborn is not looking, so we're just trying to melee him. But we're not like, oh, we switch out into sub there, you know, so it's not always like I'm gonna all in melee. You can see there. We're not gonna see too much of an overheat play here, are we? Or maybe it's gonna happen. I wish this kind of demonstrate here, but if it's not, then it's still gonna be, I'm gonna put it still in the beginning of the video. Oops. Okay. Get the Asilia. Sub into 46 BC there. Sub into 46 BC again. Yeah, see, not going into melee, just stay mid-range, and if she's not looking, we can actually go in for a close range fight. But if she's looking, we just gotta stay safe, because gotta make sure that partner die first. So be responsible if you want to be good Exia players. Okay, we might overcost here. We'll do our best to not overcost. Oh, is burst coming though? Is the 2BC gem away? Oh, escape. Nice. Okay, partner's nearly dead. Still, we're probably not gonna go in until partners come back. There you go. Partner die first. BC into step assist there. Nicely done. 2v1 situation there after his partner is dead. Ooh, that was crush. Alright, so now we come back to 70 HP. Repair mode is available, but we still, our partner have like 515, 269 now, so it's probably okay to play a little more aggressive to sync up HP. But again, not going super nuts. If she's not looking, we have a chance to try to land melee. Oh, this is gonna be so rough. Main into sub, always good, reliable set. Egg B, they're not looking. Into that one is Egg B into main. If you land Egg B and then you hit main, you throw a sword and then he end with BC. So I think that's the last video. So yeah, again, pretty cool unit, and I know a lot of people would want to play it, but you got to be pretty responsible, and it's actually quite difficult to play. So if you want to play, just study up and do your best. For now, thanks for watching. I'll leave the video source like usual in the description, and I'll see you guys next time.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you want to help support me, feel free to subscribe for more video and follow me on my other social media. The link will be in the video description.